Okay, YouTube, what's going on? We're back here with another video. Today we're gonna be doing the killing of this ghetto hydro e-brake and the install this beautiful CNC 412 inline e-brake. Oh yes. Okay, so now that we got this space cleared out a little bit, we're gonna start taking off the bolts that we had holding this ghetto eBay handbrake. And if you haven't seen the other videos, we were gonna use this as a staging brake, but already from the get-go, the fittings were leaking as well as the boot was leaking, so don't buy eBay crap. That's why we ended up going with the CNC 412 inline staging brake. So we got some good quality parts now. Paulo, what are you doing? Ugh. Let's go put the good parts in. We've got the KS Tune staging brake bracket, correct way to say it. This sits triangle pointing the back. You need some mounting hardware with it. It says at least grade, I think 8.8 or higher online. Just want to make sure you have good bolts supporting it. This fits right over here. So we're gonna mark this real quick and drill it out. Then we'll be able to start putting the bracket in and everything. And it'll be a lot cleaner and less ghetto than our last hydro. You wanna hold this for me, bro? Yeah. This like right over here. With my finger, bro. Okay.
Little trash bag, bro.
It's gonna look good.
Hell yeah.
The K-tune shifter. So we were gonna buy the K-tune doors. We couldn't afford it. So it's not 5 second quick release. It's like 15 second. No, we need the key because, you know, we don't want robbers. There we go. Who needs doors? Look at that. Let's do it with one finger, bro. One finger, show us. Woo! This guy is strong. Lightweight doors. All right, we're gonna lift the car a little bit so we can get underneath and put the bolts in. And we'll just do that in a little time lapse.
Gonna keep back in connection, bro.
Turn it on, turn it on. What's the torque spec on this, bro? Torque spec. All right, bracket's all in. Let's see if we can stand on it. No, we're pretty fat, we probably can't. But it seems nice and sturdy. All right, so this bracket right here is made for the 402 series. So it's got a bolt hole here, a bolt hole here. This is a 412. So this is primarily used for cars that still drive on the street because it keeps the function of the rear brakes when you're using your pedal. So this one has 4 bolts on it, opposed to just the 2. But the bracket has more than enough room to drill out 4 holes. So we're going to mark this up and drill out the holes that we need to drill out. Oh, I forgot. This one actually mounts like this because you pull towards you. Okay, put one of these in here. Got great movement all around. It's actually really comfortable. And the seat, it's nice and close to you. First gear, hold it back, do your burnout, preload, whatever you gotta do. Drop, reach forward, still in first, bring to second, third, fourth. We're probably not gonna use fifth anyway, but if you do, fifth, this will go a little bit more towards the outside right there. So fifth is gonna be perfect. Reverse should still be okay. It might hit in reverse. It might just clear, to be honest. We can always make a new hole and bring this out about ½ an inch more. I don't have my shift linkage hooked up right now, so I can't really find out. But this is about the farthest I can bring it out. And this is the K-Tune 2-piece, so I can always flip this and have it on the other side. We're not gonna worry about that too much. As long as the mounting is correct, nice and comfortable for the driver, that's all that matters. We don't need reverse. It's a race car.
Yep.
Taking all the bolts off again. We really gotta vacuum the inside of the car. But it's all done. Let me show you the holes we just drilled. We used one of the original holes, this one up here as a pilot, and then we made this one, and this one. So it's nice and exactly how it needs to be. Everything fits very nicely. And on the bottom of it, there's a little Allen screw thing. I'm not sure exactly what it's for, but it's not flush with the base. So I'm gonna drill out just a tad on the bracket right in between those 2 mounting holes, just so I can clear that and make sure that it's not pressing up against it or anything. Yo, we just made our first pass down the track.
Hell yeah.
9-0. Oh yeah, hide that stuff. We're definitely not fake fire. That's straight out of the up pipes right there. Okay, on a serious note, now that the bracket's all put on and we know that it's secure through vigorous field testing, we know that we can go ahead and start doing the brake lines for it. So I'm going to start by doing the ones from the prop valve underneath the dash, or where the dash normally is. And from that point on, we'll do the ones for the rear of the car. We just got the old lines off from the prop valve. I'm trying to take these fittings off of the T so we can reuse the T. And these fittings are junk, so I'm gonna get some vice grips. Yep. Freaking eBay crap. Okay, we're gonna go buy a new brake fitting tee because I wasn't able to find my vice grips. They might be in my car. So let's go to AutoZone real quick. Hey, before we head out real quick, I just wanted to mention I got some parts for sale, starting with this beautiful CNC e-brake. It's never been used before. It's a hydraulic e-brake, great for drifting, doesn't leak, and it's 100% efficient. 100% efficient. I've never dropped it on the floor or anything. And if not, we're just gonna put it right here in the recycling because it's eBay stuff. I mean, it's a name brand part. Might need Loctite pipe for it. M10 by 110. Are you recording?
Yep.
So I'm paying attention to the road. I'm not writing anything because that would be dangerous. But in case you do write things while driving, this is our shopping list because I couldn't find any paper to write on. We're actually going to O'Reilly's right now because in town they have a lot more fittings than AutoZone or Advance. Oh, O'Reilly's! O'Reilly's! Auto parts. Oh! But these are long. Let me go. These are really long.
This guy come here and he think he own this place.
I'm the manager.
Okay, sorry.
We're back at the house, went to O'Reilly's and Advance, had to go to both of them to get these fittings. All right, off the prop valve, I think what I'm gonna do is have it sit like this, or somewhere around here, run one line to each one of the rear ports on the prop valve on each side, and then one singular line comes to, let me look at the diagram later and I'll figure out, it's one of these fittings. I think it's this one right here, and then off of here, singular line, we're gonna go underneath the car through a correct grommet, not like this crappy way we had it before, and then we'll do the T at the very back, and then we'll run the two lines right where it splits off. And hopefully we'll vacuum all this today. But yeah, let's start making some lines. Little progress shot. We've got the first two lines made up over here. Two coming off the prop valve, both for the rear. Comes to a T right here. And this single line is gonna come to this right here. All right, so we're just putting a couple last bends on this. I think if we do this towards, this bend towards us, we can just do one last bend and go straight into the tube. So if we do this about, we've got it loosely put on there, so. Oh, and we put two loops right here. Let's put this about here. Professional tool for the bending process. This is a $200 tool right here. Just kidding. So I think we're gonna cut it right here, right? Cut it like, let's cut it right about here. Okay, we've got that line all completed now. Half of it is done. I have everything nice and, it's not tightened down all the way, but that's how it should be. You got the loops right there. And the fittings put on right there. Okay, next one would be make a line from the side port. We're on the final fitting right now. Check out the coil that we did that for inside of the cabin. I think that came out pretty nice. Literally just looped it around, where is it? Put this on the vise and looped it around, holding it tight on both ends, and it wouldn't kink. Easy way instead of buying a tube bender or anything. If we have, like, it's a piece of crap, the one we have. So, let's put this on. Let's go put this one in the car. Thread this into the top. Not tighten it, but get it threaded in at least. Alright, just tightening the T-fitting, the last fitting on the T-fitting. 17 foot-pounds, just kidding. And that looks about it. Gonna put the covers back on. And we got it routed up, kind of ghetto right now, but we're gonna put some brackets on next couple days.
Put a little grommet in there as well, since this grommet is not the right size. We'll figure something out for that. But let's look at the final of the CNC bracket with the CNC brake.
That pretty much sums it up for today. Me and Alfonso over here. We just wanted to say thanks for watching another video, and like always, leave your comments down below. Make sure to drop a like because we really appreciate it. And if you aren't already, subscribe to us. Have a good night and stay tuned.